It's your boy Downtown Ninja AJ, and holy fuck, I can feel the electricity in the air. I can the goosebumps on my motherfucking arms, the fucking hair, and standing up and shit. Cause guess what, motherfuckers? I'm back on my shit. I'm back in my fucking roots. I am unchained for the first time since been doing this shit for the last 3 or 4 or 5 years now. I'm unchained. I'm back on my shit. And I want to apologize to everybody local because at some point I got in my own head and I got like myself and previous business partners and shit. We haven't done any local interviews at all. And that's what this channel was about. This channel was about putting the spotlight on the net and motherfucking other cities too. So when I say to do that, no better way to come back and be on my shit than to do this artist right here. It's been a long time coming. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fucking channel. Greetings to you guys, man. Welcome. Thanks for coming.
What up, Ninja? Man, it's good to be here, man. Like you said, long time coming. I was waiting for it. I knew it was gonna come around, man. You know.
I said I was in my head off a little bit and shit. All right, hold on. Look, before you fucking lose your shit. This is also extra special, motherfuckers, and the goosebumps, some of that shit has to do with the fact that right back behind the motherfucking camera, for the first time in a long fucking time, is the dopest cameraman in the history of this motherfucking King Crisis.
What's up, man?
My bad, bro. My bad.
You're good.
For that, you now get to ask the very first question. Look at him. Y'all can't see this shit. But I put that motherfucker straight.
Hey, you're good because it's the first question, so it's gonna be an easy question right here. So what is your inspirations that got you into wanting to make your own music?
My inspirations. See, what a lot of people don't know about me, man, is I only listen to locals. Only locals. You know, like my biggest inspirations probably. Big J, rest in peace, obviously. You know what I'm saying? If you look around, he's all over here. You know, this was actually Big J's desk, you know what I mean, before he died. And it's what I use as my autograph board, you know. Pro to Crook, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people that don't know, I'm actually president of Undefeated Records. Crisis, you know, you on there with me?
Hell yeah.
Man, you know, big skits, obviously. You know, my little brother, he's definitely a big inspiration, you know what I'm saying, motivation. Other cats, Nick Ross, Miller Boy, you know, a lot of my cats that, you know, was around with me when I was back with Fat Man and Trash Life, and, you know, that's probably my biggest inspiration and motivation of doing music, because when I can get them guys in the studio, magic, every time.
Hell yeah.
Never fails. Man, you know, a lot of cats, man, like King Crisis, you won.
Hell
We're
yeah.
in the studio, it's magical.
Hell yeah.
My brother over here, the one and only Big Skills, you know what I mean? Definitely inspires me, you know what I mean? I don't know, man, it's a lot. Too many to name. If I miss you, you know me, my apologies. But Stevie G back, fresh out the feds. There's a lot of them, man. I take the whole session trying to remember them all.
Anybody famous in particular that really inspired you?
Man, you know,
You just trying to take, like I said, I'm taking all the motherfucking questions.
Nah, this.
All of them.
you know, Haystack a little bit, Jelly Roll, Struggle Jennings, obviously, Lil White.
Jelly may have found his motherfucking mark, that new song Save Me and shit. That shit, I feel like that's gonna be the one to put him in the fucking stratosphere and shit. Like, he ain't, like, it's 3 million views in like a week or some shit. Like,
Jelly's putting on. He's definitely putting on.
How you feel about the mumble rap?
Man, fuck. I don't like new wave, period, man. You know, a lot of people, you know, especially my brother Donnie, man, Don Peasy, you can look him up on YouTube. He's you know, producer and stuff, and runs MMSD Entertainment, Money, Music, Sex, and Drugs. You know, Don P is you know, he's trying to get me into that new wave, you know, beat bop, you know, watered down stuff, man. You know, I'm more of the from the heart music, and you know, I came from East 10th Street. You know what I mean? I'm from that originally, born and raised on East 10th, and you know, I got a little grimier look on life than a lot of people, so I put that in my music. You know, so that's what you get when you get Gritty 2 Gunz, man. You're gonna get raw and uncut. You're gonna get a lot of yeehaws and yippee-ki-yay's, but you also gonna get that real street hood gangster rap, white boy trap rap. You know, that pale face shit.
Yeah. All right, so Crow spoke on you all the time. He kept trying to make something happen. I'm not sure. Like I said, I was on some stupid shit. Me and my ex-business partner was clashing on a lot of shit where he didn't believe that we should go back to local interviews once we've been doing these other fucking national acts. And like I said, I did this shit for that. I love my city. You know what I'm saying? I've always fucked with anything and everything. Going back to motherfucking NAP and shit. Like when we met Kilo G, rest in peace. Dude, that shit was like starstruck shit to me. Like I felt more, you know what I'm saying, connected to that moment than I did when I met fucking Jelly Roll or Lil White or Snow the Product. It's like, holy shit, this is, you know what I'm saying, some shit I've been listening to since I was a kid. And then from that, I met other artists. I met Big J, and I met fucking Crow, and I met fucking Skits, and I met Rain and shit. And like, I owe a lot of what I've done and what I'm gonna continue to do to Big J. Because he helped motivate us and shit to the point where he was the first motherfucker to be like, hey, what y'all doing is doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I always felt that shit. And I was able to get that last interview with him, man, and we just, you know, we got so fucking so into it. Like, I know a lot of people don't know this and shit, but he was on waivers and shit, so he couldn't smoke. We waited like 3 months to do the interview to a day where he could smoke. So we did it, and we got so stupid, and neither one of us thought anything about it. And you can remember the shit we even talked about afterwards. You know what I'm saying? To where, and then I put it out, and it got so much fucking love, and I seen, you know what I'm saying? And then unfortunately, he passed away not too long after that. And I went to his funeral, and I seen that just how much unity this city could have. And the same thing with Kilo G. You couldn't even fit all the people in the fucking funeral home for the services. And I haven't seen, I've always been striving for that kind of unity and shit, and I haven't seen that kind of unity again until the other day. For y'all that don't know the whole situation, Pat and Chantel's daughter, Nevaeh, came up missing. She left the house, and they lost their minds, and the entire city came out together to try to fucking make sure we beat doors down, doing shit you can't even fucking talk about. And they reached out to you, and you couldn't come out physically and hit these streets with us. So you did what you could do, and holy shit, bro. Like, you created a fucking anthem, dog. Like, I can't even believe how much this song, Bring Nevaeh Home. If y'all ain't heard this fucking song, y'all are fucking sleeping. Go check that shit out. If you type that shit in on YouTube, I know how hard it is to get your shit out on YouTube. But you type Bring Nevaeh Home, and this shit pops right up, right on top. Go check that shit out. You created an anthem that got all of us, that helped motivate us. You know what I mean? That I ain't even gonna lie, bro. As a man, I'll even tell you, I done dropped a couple tears listening to that shit, man. Damn near every single time I listened to it, I felt, you know what I'm saying, like this sadness and this, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I dropped a couple tears to this shit. The first time when she was found was the first time I listened to it. I did the podcast, and a friend, I played it during the podcast, and that was the first time I could listen to it, and I have no, you know what I'm saying, sadness attached to it, and like, bro, like, I don't even know how you did that. Tell us how that came about.
Man, you know, it was one of them things, you know, I know Pat personally, so when it came down to it and I seen that Pat was going through it, you know, and, my brother Big Skills hit me up and he's like, you know, hey, you know, Pat's daughter Nevaeh's missing. And I was like, damn, man. So first thing I did was I rushed to the page and I seen the, you know, missing child, you know. So I went to my page and I started sharing. I just wanted to help as much as I possibly could because, like I said, I know Pat, man, so I could only imagine what him and Chantel was going through. And I don't know, man, I just had that urge, like it hit my heart, and I was just like, man, I gotta do something. I physically couldn't go, as I said, I'm on house arrest, so, you know, it tore at my heart so bad, man, that I just felt like no matter what I was doing with sharing the flyers, and I even made a couple flyers myself, and I just felt like, man, it's just not enough. It's not enough, man, so first thing I did, I got on YouTube, and I just started going through beats, man. I probably went through 100 beats, and then that one hit me, man, and I said, that's it. And I got it, you know, this is where I'm going to show up, and I'm going to do what I can. And that's how Bring Nevaeh Home came to be. I'm so glad that it served its purpose, and it motivated everybody, because that's what the song was about, man, just keeping people out there and keeping people looking, man. And welcome home, Nevaeh. Welcome home. We went through hell and high water to get you back home.
Shout out to everybody involved. Everybody that fucking shut this fucking city down. When the police wouldn't do shit, when the news stations wouldn't do shit, they made that shit happen. And like I said, you created the fucking anthem for that shit. And like I've never been so behind the fucking song. And it's, you know what I'm saying, you could feel the raw emotion in them lyrics, bro. Like straight up, man, like that shit was, yeah. So
you want to let them hear it?
Yeah, we can let them hear it.
Oh, damn.
Definitely let them hear it. Y'all never got a chance yet.
It's 42 Gunz, man.
Go ahead and perform that.
This ain't a North song, man. This song right here is for a missing child, man. Nevaeh Michael. Yeah, Michael, we got your back, boy. Everybody stand
They got all
up.
y'all.
Rally for us. We gon' stand our ground. We gon' march through the city. We gon' shut shit down. We gon' chant, bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh. We gon' rally for us. We gon' stand our ground. We gon' march through the city. We gon' shut shit down. We gon' chant, bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. We out here like those marching in our platoons. When it's a 13-year-old missing IMPD, where are you? Nevaeh, we miss you. Your mama won't kiss you, and your daddy's sick to death since the day that you left. So we out here rallying troops with every breath. We out here in these streets marching left, right, left, till we got nothing left. We showing our unity, chanting, bring Nevaeh home. But they shut our community, but we not giving up till she back home safe. It is a 13-year-old missing, why this up for debate? But we not backing up, and we not backing down till the wheels fall off. We mobbing in that town like, bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home until she come home. We gon' sing this song like, bring Nevaeh. It's kinda crazy, it's a little fucked up, man. That grown man would take a 13-year-old girl for sexual pleasure. Nevaeh Michael, man, we got your back out here.
Yeah.
We gon' ride. Everybody stand up. Look, we gon' rally for us. We gon' stand our ground. We gon' march through the city. We gon' shut shit down. We gon' chant, bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. Rally for us. We gon' stand our ground. We gon' march through the city. We gon' shut shit down. We gon' chant, bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. Bring Nevaeh home. It's a shame she been gone and police doing nothing. And the news man in our post like we ain't standing for something. So we gon' slap missing posters all over this town. We'll be outside your building straight, shutting shit down till you feel the pain that a mom and dad feel. Cause if it was your child, tell me how would you deal? You be right fucking here doing the same damn shit, and you be very fucking sick, dog, if this was your kid. So we not backing up, and we not backing down. We gon' stand by silence, so she'll never be found. Cause this ain't that, dog, and we ain't them. We gon' stand up strong, risking life and limbs. Cause we not backing up, and we not backing down. We gon' stand side by side, so she'll never be famous. Cause this ain't that, dog, and we ain't them. We gon' stand up strong, rich in life and live. We gon' rally hard, we gon' stand our ground. We gon' march through the city, we gon' shut shit down. And we gon' chant, bring the Vader home, bring the Vader home, bring the Vader home, bring the Vader home. Rally for Mars, we gon' stand our ground. We gon' march through the city, we gon' shut shit down. And we gon' chant, bring the Vader home, bring the Vader home, bring the Vader home, bring the Vader home. Bring the Vader home. Yeah, bring the Vader home. Glad she home, man.
All right, so I was actually talking about it. I was like, during your present situation, I didn't couldn't get out there. How fucking cold would it have been if we could have got him out there last night and shot a fucking video? You know what I'm saying? But that being said, I'm sure we can make something shake around, you know what I'm saying, around you and get some motherfuckers together and do that. Would you be interested in doing that shit?
I'm always down.
Hell yeah. I feel like it would, like, yeah. So we'll talk about it. We'll make some shake. We'll see what we can get popping on that. As far as that goes, like, what else you been working on?
Man, I just finished up in Afghanistan, man. Album number 9. Man, you wanna hear something?
Yeah,
I wanna hear some new shit, man.
That's why I'm here.
Now it's not been mixed. It's not completely ready, but you know, I'll give you a little glimpse into it.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Real quick, cut that one right there.
Cut it right now.
Alright. Okay, you guys know where I come from, you know. Like I said, East 10th Street, man, born and raised.
It was good to see some East Side love on this shit. Like, it seemed like for a while there, all the interviews I was doing was either Southsiders or Westsiders. You know what I'm saying? The East Side wasn't getting love. That shit born and raised on the East Side. Like, all over the fucking East Side. So,
I go up the East, my nigga, every day.
so it's cool to see the East Side get some love and shit.
So, all about it. This right here is called Damn Life.
Now y'all know where I'm from. Damn life, East 10th Street. Yeah.
Camera right here.
Big Skids, what's up, boo? You did it real good for the South. Real good. It's my turn to do it on that East Side shit. Yeah. Pretty too good. Yeah. Damn life, I was born and raised to the side till they put me in the grave, Damn life, 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 damn life to the day that I die, the gold grill in my mouth when I smile, damn life, damn life, damn life, damn life, damn life, damn life, damn life. I'm ready to see this ready for pretty man, baby. Just show me they titties, okay, on the dance, the people in the hood. I'm hated by many, I'm misunderstood. Shit is all good, still got any soldiers, the devil of songs, and the nigga my brothers, the eyes of my homies, is where beauty lies. Struggling as fuck, but I love the east side. Love it in life, love it in the town. Just respect that and me 100 rounds, and never back down. From one from a coward, you black, and I'm talking just what you can battle. Money get power, put off on my city, that life is my hood, and me, I'm free. Money get power, put off on my city, that life is my hood, and me, I'm free. Damn life, I was born and raised, east side till they put me in the grave, Damn life, 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 damn life to the day that I die, got a gold grill in my mouth when I smile, damn life, damn life, damn life, damn life, damn life, damn life, damn life. I'm repping the hood, they gave me my name, they show me the willing, they show me the game, I'm repping earth, I love you.
Just a little piece of it, you know.
Fuck with that.
Pro Tools up, I see you.
East Side love shit. I didn't even know what I was asking for. That's what's up, bro.
Go in.
This one right here is called
Skills up in the field.
I'm a
Pretty two guns. Nephew Noob on the motherfucking.
Nephew Noob, what up, boy?
I'm I'm a motherfucking goon. I'm a motherfucking problem. 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 I'm a 12-year-old killer with a pocket full of rocks. I made AR-15 in a clip releasing shots. I'm the hollow point, hiding in your twin gloves. I'm that disrespectful finger aiming at the crooked cops. I'm that 17-year-old facing 25 to lie. I'm that big greasy kid going hard in your life. I'm your brains on drugs, I'm the thugs on your street. I'm the triple gold, pretty blood diamonds on your teeth. I'm that little motherfucker that'll never testify. I'm the fear that you feel when your ass about to die. I'm a real teardrop on the face of a killer. I'm the poison in your blood. I'm the hardest drug dealer. I'm the 36 billions of that cocaine gorilla. I'm a thriller. I'm a killer. I'm a hunted, no filler. A little bit of that one. That's all.
Before you play the next one, just because you shouted out Nappy New, let me go ahead and say something on this. I heard, all right, when I first got over to Penthouse that day, right when you had first got the song done, he mentioned who did it, and somewhere in my starter mind, y'all know me, hashtag starter rules and shit, I mixed it up. And I don't know if we had met prior to that. I know Crow had mentioned you a bunch of times and shit, but I had mixed you up with Nappy New in my head to where I met Nappy New and Treats a couple years ago and shit. And we were supposed to link up and he was going to do the podcast and shit, but some shit, you know what I'm saying, some shit had to happen and we never was able to make that happen. So in my head the whole time I'm like, didn't I talk to him when I was supposed to do some shit with him already and shit? Wasn't I already supposed to do some shit? So when you said Nappy New, I'm like, that's who the fuck it was. So shout out to Nappy New. We coming soon, man. We still gonna make that shit happen.
Nappy New. Yeah. Nappy Boom. Yeah, that's
Nappy New.
Yeah. Nappy New definitely killing them tracks.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt your shit because I'm fucking vibing and shit. I just wanted to make sure I said that before I forgot that shit. And you said shout out to Nappy New.
I'm vibing. I can feel the vibration.
The vibration.
Just making up new words and shit.
That's a real word.
You gotta put that
Vibration.
in here. You gotta put that shit in the song and shit.
The vibe got me vibrating.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's get back to this. We got this shit right.
This one right here, man. This is a little slower one, man. I'll let y'all hear this, and you know, go on with it. This is called As Doves Cry, man. This song, it was inspired, you know what I'm saying, by, you know, Big J and stuff. It's kind of a song for Big J, man, that kind of, it transitioned to just like a loved one's that's died song. So, you know, I put my heart in this one.
This song As the Doves Cry.
Ooh, I love that beat already.
These are all Nappy New song tracks. Nappy New did the beats for all.
I need some Nappy New beats.
Just can't J Thug, you'll never be forgotten. Time goes by as my loved ones die. Pushing me down by all my loved ones die. Time goes by as my loved ones die. As the doves cry, my loved ones die. Time goes by as my loved ones die. Pushing me down by all my loved ones die. Time goes by as my loved ones die. As the doves cry, my loved ones die. Hell on earth, where we birth to be murdered. I ain't lost so many people that come last with no burden. The murder rate is rising, all my homies is dying. What they doing life in prison and the fucking dust spraying. See my grandma passed when I was 15 years old. So I had nobody in the streets let me go. At 16 I lost just kids like my big bro. Lived 50 minutes space, live fast, you die slow. The J Thug got murdered and found on Post Road with bullet holes in his back. Man, these streets so cold. So when I'm at my show, I'm watching the crowd. Cause I know motherfuckers wanna lay greedy down. See, they love how I sound, but they hate how I'm winning. I see it in their face, man, I'm not even kidding. My homegirl, Katrina, got left in the cornfield. Give her something she didn't do. Now how that's free. Time goes by as my loved ones die. Pushing me down by all my loved ones die. Time goes by as my loved ones die. As the doves cry, my loved ones die. Time goes by as my loved ones die. Pushing me down by all my loved ones die. Time goes by as my loved ones die. As the doves cry, my loved ones died. When I lost Big J, my soul was crushed. They still fed me forever. I'm putting on for us, but I ain't got no trust. I ain't got nobody. Still rocking with Crow and Nick, still pushing the high. But as time goes by, all my crackers is dying. So I guess I keep trying for they mamas is crying. But it's hard out here, cause these streets is relentless. So as the doves cry, I'ma handle my business. And until the day I'm finished, y'all say it's just my memory. And your memory lives on when I go down in history. Cause I really won't quit till I'm caged and killed. I'm just doing this for my loved ones that died in the field. We let the killer be killed in the nasty streets. So as the doves cry, my tears are shed on these beats. Let the killer be killed these Afghanistan streets. So as the doves cry, my tears are shed on these beats. Time goes by as my loved ones die. What you need, God, mine, all my loved ones die. Time goes by as my loved ones die. As the doves cry, my loved ones die. Time goes by as my loved ones die. Question me, God, why all my loved ones die? Time goes by as my loved ones die. As the doves cry, my loved ones die. So, and I lost everybody. That's why I make songs like this. Pretty two guns. Yeah, man.
Fucking ain't ready for that. So then I guess my next question on that is when and where can the motherfucker cop this shit?
Man, it's at the producer and engineer's house right now. As soon as it gets done, you got a copy coming.
Hell yeah. Hey, motherfucker, this shit, man, in Afghanistan, y'all stay tuned, cop that shit. Make sure you get this shit. This shit's hitting fucking on all kind of levels and shit. So now, yeah, you basically you locked in the house right now. Not like a lot of us ain't locked in the fucking house anyway. With this coronavirus bullshit.
Right.
When can we expect to see you back at these shows? And you know the Emerson's back. He's doing his fucking thing.
My favorite venue.
My absolute dude. I've been doing this since I was 12 years old and shit. I fucking have so much love for Emerson.
It definitely turns up at the Emerson. I love performing at the Emerson, man. Mm-hmm. It's got that real, show quality, man, where your stage is high and the whole floor is empty, you know what I'm saying? So everybody can pack in there and it can, it can really go down. And
they got a better system now.
They just replaced the entire fucking system. The old speakers were all pushing 600 watts. These are each pushing 3,000 watts.
Man. With that said, shout out to the Emerson. Y'all do the thing there, man. I love the Emerson.
So when we gonna see you back doing shows and shit?
October.
All right, there it is.
October, I'll be out in skits, got some shit.
That's about the time everybody looking that everything's really gonna be popping this shit anyway. Yeah. A lot of the shows and tours and shit got pushed back to September, October and shit.
Yeah.
So
hopefully, God willing, Crow will be home then. Crow's got some time cuts in and shit, man. He's trying hard. Free Crow to Crooks.
Free Crow.
Free my motherfucking big brother, man.
Get in the ring.
Without Undefeated Records. All day, every day. October.
Motherfuckers, y'all heard it. October, everything is opening the fuck back up. Get your ass back to shows. Support your fucking locals. Get your ass out to the Emerson. Cop that fucking
support King Crisis and Gritty 2 Guns. Big Skizzles. Rest in peace, Skip Ready.
Rest in peace, R.I.P. Skip Ready and R.I.P. Bill Gibson, man.
Oh,
y'all didn't know Bill Gibson.
Rest in peace, Bill.
That motherfucker, man, had so much love, man. I used to think I had love for this local scene until I met Bill Gibson. Like, this motherfucker. Bill Gibson put everything he had, every minute, like, this motherfucker was at Kilo G's funeral in 100+ degrees.
Yeah.
Just because,
man, it's sad he's gone, man. He's such a good dude.
That's what he did. He showed his love.
He's such a good dude.
Do his work and everything, and fucking R.I.P. Bill Gibson.
We put on with them undefeated chains, you know?
Yeah.
Crow got us all them undefeated chains.
I got the one up ninja chain. You had the undefeated chains. The Big J chains and shit. I want to say he was in the process of making skits chains.
Oh, he made skits one, the white face.
One?
Yeah.
But yeah, R.I.P. to him straight up. So
man, them are priceless now.
to some fun shit. This is that shit that I always ask, this random shit. You got one this time, Graces? Every time, the random shit, bro. The fun questions and shit. You got something? Just think on it, because I got one right now.
Do you play video games?
I don't.
Ask the video games.
I don't, man. I did a lot of time, man. I did 16 years in prison, so when I get out, man, it's all about the music. And I came a long way. It went from, I called myself some type of dope boy, man, but I kind of got out of that. Now here I've been, working 9 to 5s and stuff. So now right now it's just 9 to 5s and music, 9 to 5s and music. Stevie G just came home, man. We're doing a lot of work, man, trying to get his album ready so that he can come back the right way. You know what I mean? He's in currently, man, he's in a halfway house for the feds, and every chance he gets, man, he's right here, man, and we're putting him down.
But when Crow gets out, are you working on a mixtape with him?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The Devil's Rejects.
All right, you got one playing already.
Part 2. We got the Cocaine Cowboys. Now we're about to have the Devil's Rejects.
Hell yeah.
Crow said he's ready. When Crow says
exclusive.
He's ready.
Here, what up, Ninja?
Hey, we had one of them in a hot minute. Exclusive, motherfuckers. All right, now, my daughter has always been mad into everything I'm doing and into the local scene and into the scene in general. And she always has had this question we've asked her in dinner every single interview, right, Crazy? When you say, and it's a two-part. First part is, what is your favorite scary movie?
Favorite scary movie? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original.
All right. I'm actually going to see that shit at Tibbs next week. They got a triple feature. That's Friday the 13th, Part 1, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the original Halloween. So I'm about to shout out to Tibbs on that. I'm about to see you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Well, now, what the second part of that shit is, what movie fucked you up as a kid to where you were just like, man, I ain't never watched this shit? Like, no.
Man.
I think on it.
I ran away from a placement center one time, man, when I was like 13 years old, man, and we broke in and robbed a movie theater, man, but we ended up watching the movie, man, and the movie was House on Haunted Hill, man. And back then, we was all anxiety through the roof. We had ran away, man, but that movie right there, man, hey, my homeboy, man, he had actually got up and left because it scared him so bad, so, but yeah, it was just twisted, man. We had never seen nothing like that, man, at that age, and it just, that was it.
Was it the black and white version?
No, it was a newer one. This was like maybe 2000 or probably 98.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget what the dude's name is, but I know which one. Now, this is something I haven't asked in a fucking long ass time, man. If there's anything you could say to the next generation, like if there's a kid coming up right now, 13, 14 years old, who just says, I want to rap, you know what I'm saying? What advice would you give them?
Keep it gangster. All that saggy jeans, tight jeans, all that mess, man. It's hot now, but it ain't gonna be hot long. It's a fad. Keep it gangster. It's gonna go back to the roots, gangster rap. That down south dirty shit.
Spinners, motherfucker. Where the fuck are they at?
What the fuck
that was the biggest thing in the fucking world.
They still sell them. They just went to moderation now.
Like in the 25-cent band now.
Nothing that's like some people play with them, some people don't.
Crisis is letting everybody know right now he's a fidget spinner.
I just don't have one right now. I need to go get one.
So I'll spin that motherfucker right now.
I need to go cop one.
Right. You been this man right there, you want to ask, man?
Yeah, man, I gotta ask this. Look, so like, you been fucking with Crow, you been fucking with Skits, you been fucking with all the dudes and Fat Man, you know what I'm saying? How does it feel, how do you feel about yourself and your accomplishments? Because at the end of the day, like, you did this. You know what I mean? You made this difference. You know what I'm saying? You all made this difference. But you just made a big difference for this little girl. How does that make you feel? And how do you feel about yourself? Are you able to pat yourself on the back? Tell yourself, you know what you did, and you're proud of yourself because, bro, you got so many people in the city that look at you right now, look at you as a big influence. Myself, I take you as an influence. You know what I'm saying? I look up to you, bro. How do you feel about yourself in your career, where you're at right now compared to where you've been?
Yeah, man, you know, I'm still thirsty. You know, I'm still thirsty, man. I'm hungry. At the same time, you know, a lot of cats, man, you know, they look at me and they think I'm one of the best in the city. I don't see it. I'm just doing what I love to do, and I'm putting out track after track after track, man. And, you know, to me, I'm just trying to get to that crook level. That's a pioneer. You can't take that from him. He jumped out there in the 90s and started making noise. You know, so when I finally met Crow probably 15 years ago, man, it was like, you know what I mean? I felt like I met a movie star, man. Crow is that guy. He's that guy, man.
I got bad respect for Crow because Jay told me to talk to Crow, right? So I introduced myself to Crow, told him what I did, told him I'd like to do an interview. Crow being Crow, the first thing he said was, go do an interview with Skits first. Skits is going through some shit, and if you go do that, then I got you. I'll do the interview with you. You know what I'm saying? And for him to, you know what I'm saying, put some love in it, instead of just, you know what I mean, like anybody else could have just like, oh yeah, I do an interview, you know what I'm saying, let's talk about me. He was more worried about somebody else and the shit that they was going through. And you know what I mean? So I've always had bad respect for that, man. Yeah. We'll talk to Skits. Skits at that point, Skits had just had heart surgery.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot better now, though.
Oh, yeah. You know what Skits is like? Skits, like, hey, it takes nothing off me to say Skits is the best in the city. No coattail riding, pure respect. Skits is the hottest. Skits is the most talented. And I'll tip my hat to that dude any day of the week. You know, that's my little brother, man. And I love that motherfucker. If a motherfucker blows out of this city, man, hopefully it's myself. But if not, Skits deserves it. Crow deserves it. Crow has been good known for this city for decades. 2 decades at least. Crow and Skits deserve it more than any motherfucking body out there.
I agree 100%.
I love all the locals, especially my circle. But them dudes, man, have really been going hard, man, for a long time, man.
I got one more question for you. Now, you see, you know, you signed this little girl autograph yesterday. Whenever she came up with her mom walking up to you, you signed an autograph yesterday. Now, that's just one kid. So, compare that to all the other kids that heard that song and heard the inspiration that you gave them to help their parents. Because there wasn't just us out there looking for there was also little kids out there past their bedtime.
My kids was out there
looking for. Now, if there's a message that you can spread to all of these kids out there in these streets right now, what would that message be that you would like to teach these kids? Because obviously you're not just an inspiration to adults, but you're a very big inspiration to these kids out there, especially since you dropped this song. What kind of message do you think that you want to spread to these kids out there to make a difference for their future?
First and foremost, man, you know, do not listen to Gritty Two Gunz music. Do not listen to my music. That goes for the shorties. Now, you know, the adults and stuff, yeah, bump my shit, share my shit, love my shit. But the children, the kids, man, don't listen to my stuff, man. Beyond that, man, listen to your parents. You know, if something's going on in your family, man, and you having a dispute with your mom and your dad, don't leave home. You know, this is in Afghanistan. This is Indianapolis, Indiana. There's a lot of dangers, man, out there, man, especially on the east side, the west side, right here where we're at, Fountain Square. You know, it's not a plaything, man. You know, and just because you guys don't see it, don't mean that it's not a lot of evil lurking out here. You know what I mean? Like me, I've came a long way, but back in the day, there was a lot of griminess in me. You know, so stay in your home, talk it out. If your parents punish you for whatever you've done, accept that. It's a learning process. You got to grow from it. You know, that they're doing that because they love you. They want to help you.
What do you think about rappers who come in the game and like claim that they like did stuff and really didn't do it? And like, cause Akon, they found out Akon really was only locked up for like 5 months.
Convict.
Yeah. Recently.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man, because somewhere within your career, you're gonna run into them people that really done it. And then people gonna shut you down. They gonna call you out. They gonna wanna see what you about. You know? I do not like fake rappers. Because if I'm bumping a guy's shit because I can relate to it and then I find out that he didn't live that life, I'm gonna feel some type of way, and that might leave you open to a black man situation.
Straight up. Don't end up like that rainbow here.
6ix9ine.
Fuck 6ix9ine.
I ain't even gonna say, I wasn't even gonna say fuck that rainbow hair fucking rap. And fucking, that's the exact, you know what I mean, situation that motherfucker was in.
Yeah.
As he ended up in some real shit, claiming some real shit, and then he ended up fucking snitching on all the motherfuckers that was actually doing the real shit. Fuck fake ass shit like that.
Fuck fake ass shit like that, man. Like Stevie G was just here yesterday, man. He said something in one of his songs, man. He said, I put cheese on the barrel and show you how I feed these rats. You know? You know, if it ain't affecting you, man, or if it is affecting you, man, you know, the adult thing to do is not tell something, man. I don't condone any form of snitching, man. Because we're all adults, man. If you do something, take responsibility for your actions.
Or put yourself in a situation to get, you know what I mean, get some, you know what I mean, some bullshit on it. You know what I'm saying? Take your rap, you know what I mean? Like, don't just point a motherfucker out. Like, people, man. Like, I just got done doing shit, getting snitched on, paperwork, black and white on motherfuckers. And it's like, I did the time for that. You all didn't do a damn day, so, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers out there just gotta watch you fucking.
Yeah, keep your circle small, man. Small.
All right, this is a point in the interview that we haven't done in a minute, and I fucking hated it every time we didn't fucking do it. And it's back, motherfucker. This is your moment. Camera's off of me. I'm gonna shut my fucking loud ass up. And anything you wanna say, do, if you want, whatever you wanna fucking do, it's all you, bro. And then we'll come back in and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Do a proper outro on this motherfucker. But right now, it's all you.
Man, I guess all it is, man, really for me to say, man, is like, welcome home Nevaeh. You know what I'm saying? Like, never did I think that bringing Nevaeh home was going to reach the people it reached. I was hopeful. I was hoping that it really did motivate the troops out there looking for it. You know, that was the goal. You know, when I sat down and made that song, man, that was all about Pat and Chantel and what they was going through. You know, I wanted Nevaeh to come home so that way that would ease some of their pain. Because if you seen them on these lives and you seen them on Facebook, man, they was very sick, man. You know, and man, welcome home Nevaeh. Pat, told you I got you, man. Chantel. Dog, yeah. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. That's it, really, man.
Mad love to Pat and Chantel. Since I started this shit going on 5 years ago, those were some of the first people that supported what the fuck we were doing. Chantel was actually the very first guest on the fucking Dopest Underground podcast and the entire fucking internet, the What a Ninja podcast. And I grabbed my daughter up, man. I got a 14-year-old daughter, man. As soon as I heard this shit was going on, I snatched her up, pulled me over, jump in the car, like, you about to learn something. You know what I'm saying? You about to see what I wanted her to see. You know what I'm saying? This is what the streets is capable of. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't fucking count on the police. You can't count on the fucking news stations to do the shit that we needed to do to make it happen. So, you know what I mean? Just mad love to them. Mad love to everybody that was out there in these fucking streets. I love all you motherfuckers. I done gained a whole new fam out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? For being with these people for, you know what I'm saying, the last day or 2 weeks now, right?
Man, they was shutting it down. We had so many carloads of people. We were coming around from the circle downtown and going to knocking canoes windows. When we was coming back, we was blocking off the streets at the red lights, and we was all rolling through the red lights, blocking off the street like it was crazy. It's some shit that I ain't never seen in my life, but we all did it for the right reason, man.
And can't say too much on it right now, but Nevaeh is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We're all working on some shit right now, behind the scenes that y'all can stay tuned for in the future. We gonna do what we can do to try to bring more of these kids home and shit. Because there's other kids that's out there, you know what I'm saying, that don't have necessarily the same support structure and shit that Nevaeh had. Nevaeh was lucky to have parents like Pat and Chantel.
Battery.
Is it good?
It's almost done. It's almost.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. All right, so thank you for being, like I said, the first interview back since I'm back on my shit. And I'm gonna continue to be on this shit. 2020, I told you motherfuckers the first day of 2020 that What Up Ninja was gonna fucking do big shit. And we was gonna put that spotlight that I've been trying so hard on this city in 2020. Corona trying to fuck shit up. Protests trying to fuck shit up. But you know what? 2020 ain't over yet, motherfuckers. Stay tuned. Follow Gritty 2 Gunz. Fucking get copped in Afghanistan. Come fucking fuck with all the dopest motherfuckers in the city. Yeah, straight up. You say that's the nice one.
Undefeated.
Go back.
Everybody on Undefeated.
My opinion, this is the best rapper league now. That's my opinion.
But make sure you stay tuned to What Up Ninja. Undefeated records in this bitch. And What Up Ninja. Fucking we doing big shit. And we all I'm gonna steal just a little bit of our slogan just for a minute, because What Up Ninja just like undefeated. We're still undefeated, motherfuckers.
We are
I'm
undefeated.
telling you. Hey, hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. You forgot the old shit. Do me one last favor, bro. Look at the camera. Tell them where to check out the dopest interviews
on YouTube.
Dopest podcast on YouTube. And the motherfuckers is
Get on YouTube and check out What Up Ninja.
motherfuckers. And that's what's up, ninjas. Woo.